Because everyone's got scars. Doesn't mean you're not beautiful, right? So they vary from 100 years to 10 years old.
Hello and welcome back to Living Abroad. In our last video, I sat down with a British chef named James, who's been here in Thailand over 26 years. Right now I'm here in Chiang Mai for another couple weeks, and before I did the interview with him, there was some behind the scene footage that you guys didn't see. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that. I let him explain his lifestyle, his philosophy, what is Ikigai, and just his beautiful home, his restaurant, just some things that I thought was very interesting. We sat down for a nice coffee, a nice interview. He's an excellent chef. I love the pastries he offered me. Let's go behind the scenes and dive a little bit into the life of a chef here in Thailand.
The thing is work-life balance. So if you can live where you work,
Yeah.
it makes life so much easier. I take the girls to school, come back, bake the bread, you know. So we bake bread in the morning, and then go pick up the kids from school.
Sounds like a good life, man.
Well,
You got it all sorted out.
It's taken a long time to carve out where I want to be and what I want to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can imagine, man. It's not easy for most people, right? A lot of us want to live this life, but unfortunately,
Well, do it, can you?
can't. You know, Western
You've got to be
things.
really brave to step off the wheel, you know?
Yeah.
I restore vintage scooters as well. My daughters promised me that they'd ride one each down the aisle when they get married, so I can't let them go, do you know what I mean? Brave with people, you know?
Yeah, I hear you,
So, down are tobacco drying racks. So, Chiang Mai used to be very famous for tobacco.
Okay.
And the picture on the wall is the journey of me and my two daughters. Our life journey.
Fascinating. I love it, man.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is very cool.
So obviously the bird is the symbol for freedom. So that's why we have a bird on plate. And this is so a representation of Japan. So they have, obviously they have the screens with the paper behind. So we have that as a representation of Japan. This picture here is a gold mountain because my girlfriend's last name is gold, translates to gold mountain. So to score points.
Why not, right?
You know what I'm saying, right? I mean, you've got to score the points, right?
Definitely.
Wherever you can. And then none of the furniture we bought was new. It's all reclaimed and repurposed cabinetry and everything. We don't, because it deserves to be there, right?
That's amazing, man.
It deserves to have a place. Otherwise, it's going to be smashed up and used as firewood. As was the bar. As was. So you know, all the cabinetry is reclaimed. It's none, and then the drink cabinet is a reclaimed piece of furniture. So many people go out and they buy new, and it was so much better made in the day, right? So much better. And it's just really sad when you see something smashed up and used as firewood and replaced with plastic. What on earth are we doing? Right? Well, can't we see that is the wrong way? Are we that stupid? If your children and my children have a chance, we need to.
Consumerism ruins everything, right? We just mass produce everything.
Mass producing, it's got a lifespan. So within a year it's broken, then you've got to buy it again. It's a throwaway society.
It's like short-term thinking, right? You want something cheap and fast, instead of something that lasts.
But I admire the Japanese and their furniture making. So this is our bathroom up here, which is quite cool. Me and my daughters cut out the leaves.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
But you get rainy days, isn't it? And to be part of it, it's quite, for them, it's quite nice. To be part of Daddy's restaurant.
course, right? You can have a hand in everything, I guess, and you can feel connected to everything like humans.
So these are all made from, this is made from mulberry paper. So matching up mulberry trees. It's cool, isn't it?
Very cool.
And then the bench was doomed and smashed. So in Japan, there's a process of highlighting breakages. So we highlighted all the, where it was all broken, put it all back together again, highlighted the breakages. Because everyone's got scars. Doesn't mean you're not beautiful, right? Everyone carries some scar along the way. And we all try and cover them up or hold them in or everything like that. Embrace it. You know, learn from it and go, yeah, it was terrible, but I've come out the other side.
Yeah.
And instead of trying to cover it up, go, it was part of my life. It's how I am where I am. So I should show it, and they don't. People hold it all in, so we did that.
Wonderful, man. Now, this looks like really nice work.
So tactile. Well, I think there's not enough people doing tangible things. It's all online, isn't it?
I hear you, man.
And you're like, what the fuck? I've got to turn this around now because it's growing towards the line, heavily growing towards the line. So they vary from 100 years to 10 years old, and then we recondition them, which is quite cool. This guy bought me his knife there, look, broken and busted, so now I've got to fix it. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Snapped it right off, he has. Cheap bit of fake steel from China, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's the...
Why not? If we can salvage it and make it work.
Yeah, it's just sad when you think of somebody's hand beating that piece of steel.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it goes to the bin, so we catalogue it, and then it goes global, and then
Wow, what an incredible person, right? Honestly, sometimes you come across some people who are genuine, and I'm really interested into this Ikigai lifestyle now, following your own happiness and pursuing that. Also, if you want to learn a bit more about himself, his story, anything like that, check out his website called Chef James Noble, where he has a free newsletter weekly. So go ahead, I'm going to leave the link here. Check that out, sign up for free. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Now, right now, for me personally, I'm traveling very often, going to different countries, visiting new places. But if I ever were to settle down, I would be very interested in this Ikigai lifestyle. Seems like James has found his happiness, and one day I hope to find mine. And maybe you guys can leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of James' story, his place, Ikigai philosophy itself, anything you want to share. If you take the time to write it, I'll go ahead and take the time to respond. And check out James' website, chefjamesnoble.com. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys very soon with another interview. Bye.